I thought it was the opposite. That's my bad. I will own up to that. Thank you, Pharaoh, for correcting me. Oh wait, this is Pokelam versus. I thought this was Pharaoh versus JaZaR. This is
Now,
Pokelam versus JaZaR. Okay.
yeah, one of these two players will be having the privilege to go against Pharaoh later on for losers finals and probably clinch their spot into grands. But till then, one of these two men have to battle it out, and these are your usual Wi-Fi type characters. These are kind of characters that you would consider toxic. But these two players, if they've made it this far in the bracket, they make statements. They know what they're doing with their character.
Yeah, JaZaR right now is really like moving, slipping and sliding with like a huge combo out the gate. Just some great pressure. But Pokelam really fighting to maintain composure and kind of like nickeling and diving his way back into this advantage state.
Yeah, the funny thing about both these characters is that they both like to play at the corner. They both like to wait for their opponents to approach. But when you're playing a character against like Villager or Lucas, it's like, what do? Are you going to be the one to...
Oh my gosh. All right, so
he's good.
Luckily for Pokelam, he got hit by the tail, but JaZaR, expertly spacing his up B, was able to pop both balloons. So like, had the tail not hit Pokelam, this would have been JaZaR in favor.
Yeah, but JaZaR getting punished for just jumping top of the ledge, and now getting him with a great option there to steal the stock and bring this to an even game once again.
JaZaR just back air up here is quite the meaty conversion. Like the thing about back air is it's probably the most buffed move by the fact that you can't like tech grounded spikes because it just gives him so much because it's a good cross-up move. It's good like on shield. Very great neutral tool for him to abuse. Alright. So they're both just really trying to like they're both swinging at each other. Something that you wouldn't really expect them to see because like Lucas does have way better brawling options, but the thing is that like he does kind of like to use his brawling options to stall out to like catch your movement.
Yep. You see right there. Just due to the small boxing options that Lucas has and the times that these two have been face to face, it's been paying a lot more for JaZaR in this situation. Oh, almost getting that PK freeze and potentially putting Pokelam in a bad spot.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like as you're saying, putting Pokelam in a bad spot right now. He's all the way off stage having to contest with PK freezes, multi-hit down smashes, and like phenomenally spaced side Bs to get around the balloons, which is like something that like you wouldn't really expect to be like really good for Villager, but like
right.
They just stuff out like a surprising amount of edge guard attempts.
Yeah. It's paying off right now for JaZaR, man. He just knows exactly where to go. Oh, I like that. So he ran all the way through Lloyd, exactly knowing where and when it was gonna explode, and just healing himself up. So it seemed like he had just gotten an edge guard, but he just decided, you know what? I know you're gonna make it back on stage. I haven't been able to two-frame you yet, so let me just heal myself up a little bit, and then steal your stock.
Ooh, that could have been so huge for Pokelam because like he got the two-frame with the pot, but like the pebble from Fair went right under him, so he wasn't able to get the legendary that he was looking for. Nice. So, JaZaR just doing such a great job of just kind of counter zoning Pokelam, making it really hard to kind of do what he wants to do.
Sets up the tree, but not how much is that going to help him? Oh, probably going to help him a lot as he steals that stock. But how much longer will he be able to hold on as he sits at 89%? And all it takes is one two-frame option. A potential punish with the up smash, scooping him up.
Catch on the roll past, yeah. Like I was gonna say, like the thing about free is that like even if you don't use the tree itself, just having access to that down smash, and like Pokelam was so smart, so he intentionally pineappled himself to delay the ledge grab, and like JaZaR just was completely ready for it and was able to like use his long-lasting up smash.
Yeah, it wasn't the first time Pokelam was utilizing the pineapple to avoid getting two-frame, but you know what? One step ahead was JaZaR taking that game one. And now Pokelam, we're not going to see a character swap, but we are going to see a stage swap. And I don't know, man. For a character like Villager against a character like Lucas, I guess Battlefield would be the right way to go.
Uh, the
Or
thing is,
or
it didn't really
FD.
feel like their stage. It's just like Pokelam didn't really. It didn't feel like he was completely on top of when JaZaR was pulling back. So like he'd like eat a PK fire, in scenarios that he shouldn't really be like eating a PK fire in.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so much goes into this game too for Pokelam. He definitely doesn't want to lose here, and it wouldn't be the best time. Oh, we did see a character swap.
Ooh, who do you switch to?
Isabelle, which is no different, but it is different at the same time.
Honestly, that character is also cracked. Just, not nowhere near as good as Villager, but like just the fact that like that dash attack combos into fair a lot easier. The up tilt is now a combo, more of a combo move than the kill move. You know the wobble that people like to do, the jab conversions.
Hey man,
And,
let me
like-
tell you, her nair is actually pretty busted. If you know how to utilize it. Oh my god!
Speaking of,
Yo!
What the heck, man?
That was
With the
hot.
scoop.
That was so hot.
With
All
the
right.
scoop.
yeah, he just kind of asleep at the wheel without and he missed like a pretty crucial tech, died at 45. Not every day you get to see people explode at percents younger than some of the people playing this game.
Oh, yep, we're gonna get punished. Only down to one balloon there. There was not really much Pokelam could do. But you know what? If he continues that aggression, if he continues having JaZaR off stage, he can just get another conversion like what he did to that first stock and just take full advantage. Right now, that fishing rod doing him so much dividends in terms of stock. I mean, in terms of percent.
Yeah, no, he's just catching like all the ore fish right now. Just anytime JaZaR wants to jump, he's just ready with that net like completely wide open to catch him. Nice stuff. Yeah, like that dash attack, popping up at like a higher angle, really frustrating like JaZaR because like, even if Pokelam can't get the immediate combo off of it, just the fact that like it puts him into a no tech situation on platforms is huge.
So he went for the down smash, but he wasn't even facing at the ledge, and yet he almost two-framed
Yeah.
and hit. Okay, that's I've
Whack
never
moves.
seen that before.
Whack moves. But like we saw such an early kill from Pokelam, but JaZaR like kind of just fighting his way back into the lead.
Yeah, the thing with a character like Isabelle is that she still struggles to kill, find those right conversions that she needs. She does have the fishing rod, she does have her spacing game, and she does have a lot of mix-ups and setups to protect her. But just Lucas at another level. If you give him the chance to play his game, not taking the stock there with that fishing rod, but if you give him a chance to just play what he wants, yeah, in this case, you're just really seeing JaZaR play the game that he wants. No reason to approach. Sitting at really high percent, definitely doesn't want to approach in this case, but the fishing rod will scoop him up anyways.
Yeah, the thing about like that Void Mine is it's like a C4 that's an anti-air that you can combo off of. It's quite insane in like certain scenarios.
I'm just really happy it doesn't work like a C4 because I would be pissed.
Yeah, I'm happy that you can't stick somebody with a Void Mine.
Yeah, and I'm also happy that it just doesn't explode and kill you like at 80 if you just step on it. So,
Yeah.
like, it's not that kind of move. So, that's good. But right now, Pokelam just finding his openings, trying to utilize his aerial attacks a lot more, and just try to keep JaZaR at bay. But it seems like JaZaR is just one step ahead. Once again, keep maintaining center stage and making sure Pokelam is not finding the openings that he needs. Oh!
2 out of 3. So like, this is Pokelam tournament stock. He really needs to kind of find a way out of this disadvantaged state. But JaZaR not really too apt to give it to him. But taking the words right out of my mouth, finally does give it to him, just like X.
Yeah, one thing he needs right now is just to get a little gimp, and if he can do it with that fishing rod, oh my goodness!
Popping a party, celebrating that he's might actually gonna move on to the next round.
And what a pop off, no pun intended, coming in from Isabelle with that forward smash. Wow. I'm pretty sure Pokelam's popping off himself at his house, wherever he may be. But wow,
Yeah.
the call out. He held that F smash for like a few frames even before he did a normal getup. So it's like he already predicted the future. Good stuff.
I guess Shulk isn't the only one with visions.
Yeah, but I think it's safe to say that what saved Pokelam, despite still being down throughout most of the set, was that Gimp that he got off the fishing rod, that first stock. So yeah, kudos. We take what we can, and Pokelam took full advantage of it. As we go on to this game 3, loser just doesn't play anymore. The other one's gonna have a chance to play Pharaoh and try to punch their ticket into grand finals as we go to Smashville.
All right, really trying to space himself around, just get any opening he can. They're both really fishing for like their combo starters, so that's gonna be like a major part of this this beginning percent is who can like anti-air and anti position the other's attempted combo starter. Yeah, that tether right there really helping out Isabelle, because like there's no true frame on that, so you don't have to really worry about down smash. Yeah, just as I said, just going straight through that ginormous hitbox. Nice parry. Alright. So Pokelam right now trying to hide behind the lay mine, keep JaZaR in the corner, but as we're seeing time and time again that he's pretty good at figuring out like the little holes and answering that multiple choice question of like, how do I get in? Do I jump in? Do I use my projectile to get in? Do I like aggressively get in? It's a little.
Yeah, like in a stage like Smashville, it's kind of risky because you want to throw out your projectiles, you want to play the game that you want, but it's like you don't really have much options or much space to work around either. So you have to be really cautious and really careful about what you. As the 1-2-3 jab into down smash. Okay.
Oh wow!
Again.
It's like landing Zair to get like Zair grab, and Pokelam was just ready for it. Like that's something like that's really crucial to Lucas, is that double jump cancel there, because it gets you a lot of options. Like you see Web JP kind of just like wave shining people across the stage.
Yeah. One thing that we haven't really been seeing much of, and I would love to see coming in from JaZaR, despite his Lucas is definitely pristine, is definitely moving. But one thing we haven't really been seeing is his wave bounces, man, and that's something that Lucas's and a lot of Lucas mains can excel off of if they can just like start playing around with their aerial movement. But we haven't really been seeing much. Something that JaZaR's just been doing has been playing very, I don't want to say it's a basic movement of Lucas, because he's definitely just moving around left and right and moving around very well. But he could definitely get away from a lot of the attacks that he's been, getting hit by, with just a little bit more of wave bouncing with the PSI magnet.
But like, we've been talking about movement right now. JaZaR just keeps getting like caught out in it, or it's like Pokelam just really on top of him. All right, yeah, smart stuff, going for the far away and the cancel we saw like in that Pharaoh match, where like he loves to use that cancel to fastball on ledge without really like putting himself out there, because like if you empty land with that the up B, that's really laggy.
But yeah, both these players at even percents, none of them really want to approach. They just want to utilize all their tools and aerials that they have to work around. But in terms of percent, Pokelam will take what he can as he gets the pot into fair, I should say.
Yeah, I definitely mentioned like a couple times before that pot, like it sends in such a great angle to combo into that fair. Can he mash out of it? Barely.
Wow, just enough to mash out and save himself from the stock being taken, as the fishing rod will take it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Isabelle's Nair just seems so much easier to use, both like comboing into F tilt as well as setting up for those tech chases, where like you always see that the Villager Nair just sent like up and away almost, and just really good for edge guarding and like just getting killed at a higher percent.
Oh, just enough. That fair will seal the stock. And now down to final stocks for both these players sitting at their tournament stock. But now JaZaR playing a little bit more aggression, putting a lot more oomph into his play style, and now going in, putting up this damage. Already 51 and then some, and now going off stage, trying to risk
Doesn't
it
get the
all.
back throw though. That could have been dire scenario for JaZaR because that back throw, you know, it has some pretty good base knockback, and you know, if you get grabbed off stage, you can just even be walking your stock just disappear right before your very eyes.
Right. Oh, but nice conversion right there from Pokelam, fighting it out all he can, but using the Zair to prevent any combos there. Oh,
Ooh, that could have been very risky. Good pressure, keeping onto the neutral B. You know, Pokelam really know the ins and outs of how his character recovers. These PK fires and thunders are really scary for Isabelle. Good stuff. Going low though. The extension
wow.
barely getting grabbing ledge right underneath it. Another attempt. That triple extension, JaZaR barely taking it.
All
Great
three
extra.
hitboxes connected. The first hitbox broke the first balloon, the second broke the second, and the third just finished the deal for Isabelle. Wow, that was actually pretty hype. And that was just good placement, good awareness from JaZaR. Unfortunate for Pokelam, will finish at 4th place. And JaZaR, well, gonna be playing Pharaoh very soon.